I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good. I wanted to thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Absolutely. We're happy to have you. So can you tell us a little bit about how long you've been painting?
I've been painting and doing all sorts of different forms of art since I was probably about 4 or 5. So quite a while. I've had a lot of time to experiment with all sorts of different mediums, and I always keep going back to acrylic. So.
Well, a lot of artists do because it dries faster and you can keep moving on, right?
Yep, that's for sure.
The last time we talked, we were talking about your two styles, your monochromatic pieces and then the colorful pieces and the landscapes. And because of the pandemic, you and I decided let's focus on the colorful landscape pieces for RAVE session 2 here. And so that's what we're doing. I would encourage our viewers to go to LONELL's page and look at, what was that piece I liked? The Lavender Field.
Lavender Fields, yeah.
That was a really good. Tell us how you get your inspiration for your paintings.
A lot of my inspirations are from dreams. I don't sleep a lot. I have dreams. I wake up in the middle of the night and then I get up and I sketch them down. I label everything. So I'm afraid I'm going to forget the colors and the really important parts of the painting that I need to do. And then I go back to bed. And it's just kind of interesting. Some of the dreams are really vivid and the colors are really vivid. Others are just more intense emotions, and it just kind of has a broad range of things that I see.
And how long does it take you to create a piece?
That kind of depends on what all goes into it and how big it is and how much time I have to work on it. So, I mean, I lose track of time when I start painting. And when I think I'm in here for about, to me, it feels like it's about, like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. And I think I'll just go in and I'll just paint for just a little bit. And I'll come back out to take a break and I will realize I have been in here for 5 hours. And, there was one time when I was in here and I was in here for almost 8 hours straight. And, but it just never seems like it's that long. I just kind of lose myself in it. And, yeah, but I guess that's a good thing. So
time goes when you're doing things that you love, for sure.
Do you work on one painting at a time, or do you work on multiple paintings?
I've tried working on multiple paintings, and for me, it's more difficult. It's easier for me once I get going on one to just continue and carry the thought process all the way to completion. I get really easily distracted if I have 2 going on while I'm waiting for one to set. So it's just a lot easier to start and finish the one. So
that one behind you, it's a little far away. It's a little hard to see. I will send the viewers to your viewing, your booth site. But you've used lots of bright colors, purples and oranges and things. Does that come to you in the dream?
Yes. Yeah, I have really vivid dreams. Yeah. I love working with colors.
I was saying, I'm not so sure I even dream in color. I can't remember.
I do. And then
I remember almost every single dream that I have.
That's crazy.
When I'm working on a client, and I've had a dream about a painting the night before, and it's just it just seems to never go away. It's constantly in my mind while I'm trying to do my other work, and it's really hard sometimes to concentrate and separate the two. But and then I always just want to kind of run back in here and start getting to work on the piece that I feel like I have to do it. So
well, they're incredible. It seems like, from the paintings, it looks like you've been there and you have a real clear image in your head. So they're really great.
Like, for instance, the image behind me with the sailboat, and that was kind of that was kind of an interesting piece. That kind of emerged from when I was a child, and I used to like to go fishing. Like, we had a creek that was not too far from our house, and I would make like paper boats, and I would float it on the creek water, and I would go fishing and catch crawdads and minnows out of there too. And this is more of an adult version of what I used to see, like when the sun was setting and how it reflected on the creek water. And it kind of just reminded me of, that reminds me a lot of when I was little. So
It's great.
That's a good story. Well, LONELL, thanks for joining us, and we really enjoyed getting to know you. And again, I encourage the viewers to go check out your RAVE booth, and hopefully you get some people writing in your guest book. So thank you from Nebraska.
Thank you very much for having me. Have a great night.